Hey everybody, it's Eric with Low VA Rates. I'm wearing my red shirt today because it's Friday. I'm sure you guessed that. If you would like one of your own, all you have to do is ask. Comment below the video. By the way, if you like these videos, please subscribe. Down to the right of your screen, you'll see a little red subscribe button. Click that. Sign up. That way, each time these videos come out, you'll be the first to know. You know what? Matter of fact, and I'm just going to throw this out here since the video crew's here. One of these days, I want to put out a video that says the first person to comment is going to get $500. That's no joke. We'll do that within the next month. It'll be a 5-second video. It'll go live. And if you're a subscriber and you quickly comment, boom, we will send you $500. If that's not enough reason to become a subscriber, now, if that breaches some sort of YouTube subscriber rule, then, but right now that's the plan, right? And unless we find out otherwise, that's what we're doing. Anyhow, what we're going to talk about today is when is it beneficial to refinance my VA loan? When is it, here I go with these funky words again, beneficial, I think I got that, to refi, okay? If you turn on the news right now, you're probably hearing refinance, mortgage rates, low. It's an incredible time to refinance, but that doesn't mean it's right for everyone. So we're going to go through 4 or 5 questions today that you can ask yourself, hypothetically, to find out if the time is right, if it's beneficial to refinance your VA loan. Probably the biggest question, lower rate, okay? If rates are lower today than the rate you have, you probably want to consider refinancing. And I'm here to tell you, if your rate is in the 3s or above, consider refinancing because we have rates 30-year fixed, below 3. Not everybody qualifies, but if that piques your interest, you're already in a position where you should probably consider refinancing. It's going to be beneficial. Number 2, is the timing right personally? Now this is where timing right personally. You may say, well, Eric, what do you mean? Well, if you've been talking about moving to that dream house down the street and you want to move in the next 6 months, it might not be the right time. There's closing costs, there's effort, there's certain things you have to do in order to refinance. And if you know you're going to turn right around and sell your house 6 months from now, it might not be the right time. Now, a lot of veterans move, but they keep their house, they put renters in it, they use their remaining entitlement to buy another home, and maybe the timing's perfect. Could you imagine putting renters in your house and getting a low 2 interest rate on your mortgage? That's more cash flow for you when you start collecting rent checks. So just look at how soon will I recoup my closing costs? When am I moving? You know, what's my plan? That's the second question you should ask yourself. Third question, this isn't for everybody, but if you're in an ARM, okay, we like ARMs here at Low VA Rates. I have an ARM on my personal home. I love it. It's a 7-1 ARM, which means it's fixed for 7 years. I still have 3 more years of a super, super low interest rate. My ARM is not adjusting, so I don't care how low interest rates are right now. I will not be getting a refinance. But if fast forward 4 years and my ARM starts going up, it starts adjusting upward, and interest rates are lower, then I might consider a refinance. So if you're in an adjustable rate mortgage, if you're approaching that adjustment period, it might be beneficial to refinance. Number 4, probably the one that most of us want. I'm going to come over here. Do you need cash? Well, you might say, Eric, of course, dumb question. Who doesn't need cash? Well, keep in mind, just because you need cash doesn't necessarily mean you should always go get it. But if you've been looking to put a pool in, it's going to be a hot summer. If you've lost your job because of the fallout from the coronavirus and COVID, what have you, if you need the cash and you've got equity in your home, it might be a good time to refinance. And notice, there are people that do cash out loans when interest rates are higher. They need that cash so badly that maybe they're okay taking a higher interest rate. That's not going to happen today because interest rates are so low. But there will be situations where maybe a higher rate's okay with you because of what you're going to be able to accomplish by getting cash out of your home. Similar to needing cash, I'm just going to erase some of these so that we've got more space. Similar to needing cash is, do you have bills to consolidate? Okay? Bills to consolidate. You got that Amex, $5,000 balance. You got that Visa with a $3,000 balance. You've got some student loans that are no longer in deferral. They've got payments. All of these bills have payments. Not only is it a freaking headache to send 7 or 8 different checks a month, and then if you miss one, you destroy your credit. When you consolidate your bills into a VA cash out, they're gone. Now you just send in one mortgage payment a month, and all those other bills are taken care of. So if you've got bills to consolidate, it might be beneficial to refinance. Probably the last thing you got to deal with. And I'm looking at the notes here in my head because I prepared for some of these. It's, are you willing to talk to a loan officer? Okay, that's a funny question, but let's talk about it. Talk to an LO. Here's why I say it's a funny question. We're digital these days. We have closed loans here at low VA rates where we never once had a conversation with the borrower. We were texting, we were live chatting, we were using technology. I'm a huge believer in technology, especially having gotten through the coronavirus mess by having moved everybody home. Technology has really come in key. But when we say, are you willing to talk to a loan officer? You do have to be willing to communicate. You do have to be willing to ask questions. You got to be willing to respond to our questions. And what we'll do is we'll go through a few different checklists of things to make sure it is a benefit to you to refinance. And if together, that's the cool thing about this, if together we decide, yeah, this is it, this is time, then we'll do it. We look forward to working with you. If it's time for you to refinance, please put low VA rates out there in your list of lenders that you're going to shop with. I know we can win you over because our rates are lower, our service is better, and we back that up with a $250 guarantee. You can go search on our YouTube page for our $250 guarantee for more information on that. See you next Friday. Hopefully you'll be wearing red. This is Eric. Thank you.